is my audience.
Sudden amputations, third-degree burns, shrapnel, and gunshot wounds are all very real possibilities for an American serving overseas. Once they've been critically injured, where do they go? Who will take care of them? The Army HPSP program allows us to serve those who are serving our country. As someone going into the Army through the HPSP program in order to serve as a physician, I have talked to recruiters, studied the statistics, and heard real-life accounts from others who have been through this program in order to determine if it is truly the right choice for me. I now am here to share my findings with you so that you might consider this program for your own future. Everyone here is an undergraduate college student trying to figure out their futures. This program could be a viable option for anyone looking for a long-term and successful career serving others. The Army's Health Professions Scholarship Program is a wonderful opportunity for those looking to join the medical, dental, veterinary, psychiatric nurse practitioner, psychology, or optometry fields, with three of its major attributes being free schooling, job security, and the opportunity to serve those who truly deserve it. The HPSP program offers many great opportunities and incentives, one of which being the ability to graduate from any extremely expensive professional school completely debt-free. By joining the Army through the HPSP program, you'll be able to graduate from your selected health professional school without any student debt. As explained on the U.S. Army website, the HPSP scholarship covers 100% of your tuition. It also covers reimbursement for all supplies and textbooks bought. Medical and dental students can also qualify for a $20,000 signing bonus. However, everyone in the program will receive a $2,000 monthly stipend for personal needs. You must be accepted into an accredited school within the United States. This program includes residency and training, which will be done at an Army hospital facility, which are located in Germany, Hawaii, or several places throughout the continental United States, so there's really not a bad option. You will serve 1 year on active duty for every year the Army covers your school expenses. You will be expected to attend and complete officer schooling during the breaks of your professional school. This allows you to enter as a captain with captain's pay. Captain's pay can be as much as twice as much as a normal residence going in. While school debt is an extremely stressful part of achieving a higher education, an even more stressful part is finding a job once you graduate. The health field has an extremely competitive job market with fewer positions being offered every year, but in the Army you are assured employment. In the New York Times article, Job Prospects Are Dimming for Radiology Trainees, published in 2013, Nina Bernstein explains that the radiologists are high on the list of specialists whose incomes are in steepest decline, even though despite declining prospects, competition for many traineeships is fiercer because the number of medical school graduates has grown by a third since 2002. This means many people are graduating medical school with $500,000 in student debt and no employment and being unable to place in their residency program. Some lesser paying specialties are actually disappearing. This chart made by the CDC in 2014 shows the average number of primary care physicians per year as compared to the average number of specialty physicians per year. This is because the specialty that I'm hoping to go into, primary care physicians, is actually disappearing. Between the cost of insurance, the cost of paying off their own student debts, and the cost of keeping the lights on, many clinics are having to close and the doctors are having to declare bankruptcy because they cannot afford to function in the civilian market. As previously mentioned, after going through the HPSP program, you will be trained by the Army and then deployed on active duty. Many people serve active duty on Army bases in state-of-the-art Army facilities. You can also be deployed into the field. All medical specialties are in fact accepted. Since they're trying to run fully staffed hospitals, you can go be any type of doctor you want and still go through the Army. The most important part is you can make a career out of this. You are required to serve a number of years, but you can always serve more until retirement. Tuition and job security are great incentives to join this program, but neither of these are the true reason behind our drive to do what we do. By participating in the Army HPSP program, you are allowed to accomplish one of the most fulfilling jobs in America, taking care of our brave soldiers and their wonderful families. Soldiers go into battle willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for our country and our safety. By serving as healthcare professionals, we get the opportunity to take care of them. We also have the amazing opportunity to care for the families living on bases. This year, Brown University's Watson Institute of International and Public Affairs released an article called Cost of War. The beginning of 2015 marked over 6,800 U.S. military personnel having died in Iraq and Afghanistan. However, this does not even include the number who died upon arriving home due to PTSD and other mental illnesses. Unfortunately, depression and suicide is a huge problem within the military. If you go into psychology through the HPSP program, you will be able to make a difference in these soldiers' lives. As healthcare professionals, it is our job to do more. Throughout this speech, I have explained the Army's HPSP program. I have explained how the Army's HPSP program could be the beginning of a prosperous and fulfilling career. It offers amazing opportunities, some of which include free tuition, job security, and the chance to work with and serve some of the bravest and best people our country has to offer. My cousin just received his orders, and he will be deploying to Kuwait upon finishing his training. When thinking about all the possible outcomes of his service, I can't help but wonder who would be there for him if the unthinkable were to happen.
Sign me up.
All right. And once again, this is my audience.